everybody and welcome back to Bell's Fallout 76 Survival Guide and to part 2 of the Wastelanders DLC. This so far has really intrigued me. I mean, I've barely scratched the surface, I'm sure, but just visiting that Wayward was amazing. So basically now we're doing Hunter for Hire. This is the main quest we get. I think it's like an introduction to the factions and things. I think we may listen to the Overseas thing, but I definitely think we're going to complete the Overseas mission. Definitely going to do that. But, so basically the Duchess, which I fucking love that name, gave me plans for a sign to build at my camp in order to draw in the thugs that have been bothering the Wayward. First though, I need to read the schematics I got in my pack. Duchess also said I should talk to Smalt if I have questions about the camp. It's more of like an introduction. But if you go to your MISC, go to plans. Oh no, sorry, it's in notes. And then read the crane treasure hunting sign. So now I can build this quest. There we go.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
So you don't need to light it up, but yeah, I'm really loving this. Even down to like as simple as having someone on the radio. You know, I absolutely love that. Where's... Are you serious? We'll store you. Power. Come on. So it's gonna be a joke. And everything has to snap. There it is. So strange that it does that. Did that already connect? Okay, load broadcast tape into the radio tower and activate connection. How do I load that? Broadcast tape. Is there not enough power to it? Oh no, there is. Okay, so that's not descriptive enough for me. Or into a radio tower and activate connection. Gotcha, gotcha. So you need to go somewhere else. You need to go to one of these radio towers to do it. Okay, that makes more sense. And then it kind of connects. Do you remember it said like before, like it said something about like raiders got like technology from a crashed space station, so now they can tap into all frequencies and radio transmissions. Makes sense. Alright, so here we are. Not while we're here, we do a government requisition. See, I like to get that perk that gives you canned dog food. I think... it's much simpler. That. I'm just going to load one of them in, might as well. While we're here. Broadcast tape.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pause.
Press the radios.
Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign. To fortune. Broadcast complete.
So now if we return to my camp... Yeeks. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it'd be there. So I'm just gonna go pop round there to get this supply drop, and then we will pop back. You got to think, I still need to replenish supplies and things like that. And I am still trying to build up after not playing for a year, so you can't blame me. That's a picture and a half, isn't it? No, I don't want to join.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
Ew. Some scrap. Oh, there it is. Get off. You know what? Killing these is actually a pretty good way to get scrap. Right, no, because there's too many. I'm getting hit from everywhere here. Goodbye. Goodbye. There we go. Stop following me. Do you know, I really like how they added all this like lush environment, but I do wonder where did this all go in Fallout and in the other Fallout games? You know? Where did this go? Are those still fucking following me, are they? No.
The responders. The responders. Visit the church in the town in the Flatwoods of Flatwoods. Shelter, food,
Alright, let's
security.
return.
Security.
Wait to see who the sign draws in. Okay, here's someone.
Craig! You here? Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here? Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he? Probably not much more than you. He came to Appalachia not far back, hunting for the same treasure everyone else is. Last time I saw him, he mentioned something about an abandoned storage facility he'd picked up some details on, but beyond the general, he didn't share. Now, your turn. Where is he? Wayward, huh? It might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Okay, so we're still waiting. Look, he's just walking. There's just... Ooh. Ooh. Where's my runaway dilute?
Crane! Come out, wherever you are!
Free radical.
You quite the setup you got here. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is.
There,
and
these are
he's
fucking
willing
defo
to
raiders.
leave you alone.
He's a
God's
free
honor.
radical. Trent, no, you tell me where your hideout is or I'll turn your insides out. Look, I bet your name is Davy. Davy, you said you would have helped me kill this one, right? Ooh.
How about you just tell me where the treasure is?
Excuse me, we're open lines, it's just not enough.
DC? You sure? Son of a bitch. Bosses are gonna be happy about that. Our camp's at West Virginia Lumber. Now I just gotta figure out how to break it to him and not end up with our heads on spikes.
Item reward, 2 purified water, 2 Salisbury steak. So what the hell? free radical. Report what you found to the Duchess. Okay, so we need to pop back down to Wayward now. Actually, I need to sell some stuff. So hopefully, I know I can trade with her. So I need to make sure I do. Workbench is this way and it's the overseer's camp. That's funny. So you can use these, by the way.
Wayward welcomes all comers, unless you're planning to break something.
I do think these are extortionate. I think they do need to reduce the prices. I mean, look, 6 caps for 144 bullet. 4 caps for a 45 one. Look, I just think it's well too expensive. I'm gonna send to the Wayward. Oh, I took that picture. Use that bucket list one.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Well, honey, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that line of thinking. But if we run along it, maybe those things don't need to be mutually exclusive. I just want those boys to stop threatening us. Now, if one of their own convinced them we weren't a threat, I'd be real indebted to that person. Might be I remember some things that could make their lives a bit more comfortable. But let's say we cross that bridge when we get to it. Now. Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Yeah, sounds like you're gonna tell me about this family.
You'll find them at Anchor Farm, if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
What about this scrapper?
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face. Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
So you can either kill the gang leader or convince the gang leader to leave the Wayward alone. Optional, question the family at Anchor Farm. And then you can check out the Tyler County Fairground, which I've been there before, so it's over this direction. So where is... Oh, so I've been to that lumber place anyway. So it's kind of good that I've been here because I can actually Oh, no, I haven't. Oh. Well, they've been close anyway, so we can figure it out. What we'll do is we'll just go do a little bit of trading with the Duchess, see what they're offering. See whether anything's a bit cheaper. Doubt it, but... That's why, I mean, literally, I've got barely any cabs. I mean, look how much it costs. You know... It just costs so much. I mean, I swear to God, it did not cost this much. And there's no way you can make proper money. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do tons of quests and get money for it. I mean, she's going to give me 100 caps. 100 caps for doing this. It's a bit ridiculous. Luckily, she's got a lot of money. Weapons should be at least £20. I mean, look, she's selling that pipe pistol for 38. I'm selling it to her for 5. There is a bit of, you know, it's just not right. Anything else from here I want to sell? Nope. Okay, so let's actually look around here a little bit. That's cool. There's no holotapes or you know, I would ooh. Only road upstairs, room key, can you do that? Ooh, can I pick it up? No. But I can take whatever's around. Whoa, look at that. I obviously can't take a supply and whatnot.
The people near the lumber mill seemed on the up and up, but I'd still be on my guard. Being too friendly is how you end up dead.
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. And all it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still beats being vaporized.
To be honest, I'm kind of like the way they've done this. Everyone left Appalachia because it was so dangerous, and there was all this disaster. Everybody was getting wiped out. And now they're coming back because there's a chance of treasure.
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans. Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
Fucking love that. I like Mort. It's funny. So you killed that man.
I did, and your eye's still working, kids. That's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now, Better you learn that lesson real fast. Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
What's your job
Don't
here?
have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off.
Okay, mate. So, let's listen to his 3 tapes, and I'm guessing that's a miscellaneous type of... Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, so let's just listen to his tapes. He's got 3.
Son of a... What tiny-fisted rat built... Oh, wait, the thing is on. Hello? Hello? This is Mort McCoy.
Okay, hold
And
on.
welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're
Headmaster.
talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident, or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd they... Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that clipped edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, details, damn, I had to get that one wrong. An eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort, what was that?
I think he needs a little bit of a... editing it a little bit.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building?
This is
2.
it.
Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish what? Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. missing a critical schematic, your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's Edutapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be damn. Where are you hiding?
That's seriously funny. You can hear the echoing.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, Powering Your Camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained, enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. Screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it.
It is so funny.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
I do feel that the dialogue on that reverts a bit back to Fallout New Vegas. You know, that type of manner, everything around slightly blurred out. Focused on him, you've got the whole dialogue thing. I feel like they've used it before. Not that I don't like it or anything, I just feel like, I don't know why, but the graphics in Fallout 76 are good, but they're almost trying to be too good that it looks blurry, you know?
Did you now? What did you think? I mean, yeah, that's what I thought too. I figured I'd do a couple more batches. I mean, I'll have this thing down. Headmaster Mort will be a household name before you know it. Thanks for being honest. Now, was there something else I could do?
Would it be cool if he gave you something? You know, just something. Anyway, how long have we got left on this video? We have got 20 minutes left. Ooh, I don't feel like we've got enough time to go to that person's house, to get the scrapper, then go to speak to the gang. So I think what we're going to do is going to go and continue the overseas mission. Now, I can't fully remember what happened with this mission. I remember that, like, I didn't realise that there was a few more tapes, so I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah. So I went to all the nuke silo sites, A, B and C, I think there were, something like that. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. And then I also went to the mountainside, and that's what we heard in the first episode. When we heard her, she was like, I might not make it, da, 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 da. But now it appears she did, and it's at the same place you get... No, it's not. The mountainside one is like here, that's where you get it. White powder, winter sports. So somehow she's over here. So let's do that. It's only a side mission. I don't think it's going to be bad. If she's dead, I'm going to be pissed. But it does make sense. Okay. Oh, don't break on me. Oh my god. Piss the fuck off. Overseer. Oh, missed. I'll get him. Yes. Yes. She's got a lovely home. It's got lights on. Overdue reunions. I just got a trophy.
Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around.
Oh my god. It's so lovely. I can't believe she survived. Who does she want me to meet? Okay, this looks a bit sinister. Oh no, it's alright. Davenport, I've heard that one.
Let me introduce you to Davenport. He's been helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye on Appalachia.
Oh, so good to meet you. The Overseer has been so excited to see everyone again. Once you've acquainted yourself with our new arrivals, I may have some field work for you.
I couldn't have pulled this place off without him. Let's talk. Pretty crazy out there, huh? I know we have a lot to catch up on. But first, I have to ask. Did you finish the inoculation against the Scorched Plague? Please, it's vitally important.
I bet this is a lot better with the Overseer. Like, actually there.
Good, because we're gonna need a lot more of it. Have you been to the mountains lately? It's not just us anymore. People from outside Appalachia are coming in. I snuck around two of the larger groups and saw them both building. Walls, housing, defensive positions. They're coming to stay. Each and every one of them is walking into a medical crisis they don't even know about.
Why are they coming? Why now?
I don't know if you've been following the rumors, but there's something in the mountains. No one's managed to get into it yet, but one thing's for certain. It's a vault. I eavesdropped on some of the newcomers, and whatever is inside there has gone from speculative guesses to full-blown fantasy. Stories of untold riches would draw groups of people even before we turn the world into a wasteland. Hope and greed are powerful motivators.
That before like 70 something. The structure interior designed to last generations. It won't be easy to get in. I can tell you have a theory about this vault. Don't keep me in suspense. But we're in perfect position to provide the newcomers with leadership.
Exactly.
Another step towards rebuilding our country. I've got some plans that we'll talk about later. But first, we need to make sure the newcomers don't get infected.
So I think, just hold on. I think this is based on the main story, the new arrivals. Not just the side mission. So, let's listen to the overseas broadcast. Oh, it's been lost. Fuck's sake. It doesn't matter.
It's good to see you, but we need to focus.
Skip. Actually, we might be able to pick another option now. Hello? Hello?
I knew I could count on you. I'll work on finding a way to make enough of the inoculation for everyone. You just get them all to agree.
Why not take everyone to Avia? What do you know about the
Judging
nucleus?
by the architecture, the ones to the north are the old Raider pals that crazy robot Rose keeps going on about. You might, need to talk to her about them. See if she can arrange a meeting, or whatever their word is for we need to talk, don't shoot us. The ones to the south look more like a caravan of families, but who knows what they've been through. Don't let your guard down around either of them.
So we haven't met these two massive things. This reminds me of the Vault-Tec training. Do you remember the How to Make Friends movies?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember the official title. You'd think it'd be burned in my head with how many times I played that for everyone. The reality is a little different, though, isn't it? Prepare for the future. Thank you. Really. It's good to have my Vault family around again. Anyway, I'm sure you must have other questions. We can talk about them now if you want. Or if you're ready to head out, just be careful out there.
Okay, so from doing that, it started something. So from the data, according to the Overseer, 2 new settlements have been built in Appalachia, the Crater and Foundation. I need to convince their leaders to get inoculation against the Scorch Plague. So you need to complete Strange Bedfellows and Here to Stay. And Strange Bedfellows, I need to make sure the new raiders in Appalachia get inoculated, but they're not exactly friendly. I should speak to Rose at the top of the world to see if she can help get a meeting with their leader. So obviously Rose. So I don't know actually where they are located. And then we've also got Here to Stay. Settlers are coming into Appalachia. We need to inoculate them against the Scorch Plague. I should find their leader and talk to them. So they are located... Oh, here. They're here. So actually not far from the raiders, to be fair. So they're located along the Savage Divide. We don't really know about the ones in the middle or the ones down there. So we need to convince those 2 quests before we do that. But before we do that, I am in the next video going to continue Hunter for Hire. I'm going to speak to the officer again. Hopefully... Where the fuck did she go? Hopefully we can talk about... Where the fuck did she go? Overseer? Overseer, where are you? Oh, she was there, I just didn't see her.
Something on your mind?
I found Evan. Oh, yeah. She asked me to kill him, didn't she? Because she couldn't do it. I refuse to believe Vault-Tec would do what you said. They saved our lives. It wasn't your fault. Why did you do it? You knew. Okay, it wasn't your fault. You did what was best for all of us.
I don't get to let go of this that easily. I abandoned him.
It's true. After the vault opened, you disappeared. Why? Where were
Pretty
you?
hypocritical for me, of all people, to take off on my own, huh? Oh. At first, I was just racing ahead, hoping that if there was any trouble, I'd hit it first. And then there were the nukes. The scorched plague. Seeing my old neighborhood bombed to pieces. I needed time.
Okay.
Me too.
Why settle here in
I
Scotland?
grew up here. My parents used to live just down the hill. If there's one neighborhood I'm rebuilding first, it's this one.
Oh, that's cool. I had some questions about you.
Sometimes I honestly thought they'd be the last things I get to say to everyone. That's just it. I don't know. I thought they had let me into their plans, that we were special. But now I'm wondering if we were all just one big experiment to them. Just like everyone else. And what happens once there's more nukes landing on Appalachia than she can take?
I'm sorry the nukes we used. We were just trying to defeat the score.
I know. You did what you were asked. And so did I. But now we need to think for ourselves more. Build the America and the Appalachia we want. I hope they help. Well, let me see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think that's everything. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? For both of us. Appalachia has changed. We've changed.
I just want to get rid of them. The holotapes are a poor substitute for real help. Do you think they're counting this? Like how many people say thank you ever see these holotapes on me? Oh god, I'll be nice. But my real feeling is that.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I can be here in person now.
What was that? Whoa, I just got 300 cats for doing that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Stay careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
And poisonous venom. So that was the overseas mission. Dun 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 dun. If you want to see all the location of the whole tape, you need to watch my Fallout 76 guide. So we got Stimpack, baseball, Fusion. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ooh, I leveled up. Sorry. Come on then. So I've got 11 there. My charisma. I need to increase my charisma. Ow. I need to move one from luck to charisma. So what I like with this is the farm one, so you get 8% chance to find extra chems and first aid stuff in chem containers. So my actual this is really important to me. Travel agent, you pay 30% fewer caps when fast traveling. Buying and selling. Yep, and I have Lone Wanderer, so that's when I'm on my own. For in a team workshop now. No. Game website, no. Alright, we'll do the animal friend one. Oh look, these must be photos. Morgan Townhouse. Oh, that's from my. That was her vault view. This home is fucking lovely. This looks like something out of a modder's paradise. Doesn't it? It looks like things like from what a modder has made. Taking stuff. Literally looks like something a modder's made. Let's go upstairs. All the collectibles, I suppose. Ooh. We'll have a look around her lovely, lovely home that sits right on top of Sutton where their Scorch is filled. It would be really cool in this DLC, like, if you actually started helping the Overseer, like, you could start rebuilding Sutton and actual travellers moved into Sutton. You know, she says something like, look, if we're going to rebuild... Oh my god, that's so cute. If we're going to rebuild Sutton, we need to clear out all the monsters inhabiting it. And then you clear them all out, and then you say, I've managed to talk with some settlers, some new travellers to come into Appalachia. To come into Sutton and start building these fences. And that actually happens. Like, that would be amazing. Don't you agree? God, where the fuck did she get all this stuff from? Where did she get all this stuff from? I love that the Overseer's there. I love that. I really, really do. Instead of finding her holotapes after completing a mission she's asked you to do, you can actually speak to her now. Which is really, really, really cool. So yeah, this is the end of this video. In the next one we are going to be doing that hunter thing one, basically for the Wayward, help them out. You know, help them out, get rid of those raiders, or them who are thugs, they're calling them. So hopefully it's good. But I do like how, like, to be honest, I do like this. Like, I like how before you had all the logs, and now I like how they've adapted it so that if you played the game before, you've now, you know, come onto this, and it's like they've all come back and she's re-emerged. And I mean, I do wonder how it would be for a person who's just starting the game. You know, what would the talking be like? What would you say to her? Like, she would be there before you got the inoculation. You would have told her, this is this shit. And then, you know, no, I haven't done that yet. I didn't even know about the Scorch Plague. Like, could you imagine? And then the whole mission would be like, well, we need to get this inoculation and fight against the Scorch Plague. You'd go through the whole mission and she'd say, alright, now we need to start, you know, inoculating the people here, not just ourselves. Like, that's probably actually how they're going to do it, and I think that's going to be good. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Belle, and this was the Fallout 76 Wastelander DLC. I hope that you join us for the next video where we do Hunter for Hire. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.